So obviously Joe Biden has pardoned his son, and I know it's a little bit political, but it will raise some eyebrows. If you were in the same situation, would you pardon your child?
Absolutely.
Probably. Yeah.
Probably, absolutely.
You know I would.
I'm doing it. No doubt.
He is. Oh God.
Go ahead, Al.
She's like, I'm going down that rabbit hole.
Go down the hole.
For all the things that certain individuals have done, yet here they are becoming president of the United States.
Right.
But
so I know who you voted for.
Yeah. Absolutely. I am proud to. You don't want to get me started on this Saturday morning. But yes, no, I absolutely would have. And I'm glad he did it. Because, I mean, he could have done it a long time ago, and he didn't. So.
Well, the thing I find funny is there's people saying, oh, yeah, look, man, look at what he's doing. But then those are the same people that have no problem with Trump trying to pardon these Proud Boys.
Absolutely.
Like,
from the
from the January 6th. Like, so why is there not a problem with that? Like, you don't see anything. And then he's already trying to take away all his 90 allegations or whatever.
Absolutely.
His conviction.
No.
He said he's going to take. How are you convicted? I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it.
No, go ahead.
How are you convicted, right? And then you become a president, and then you going to erase all that.
But yet felons can't vote.
Right.
This is wild.
Make it make
time of the country.
I mean, I didn't mean to go there this morning, but like, that's what I think about.
I did not vote for Trump, but the people did speak, and it is what it is. He's going to be the president, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to agree with you two that I will be pardoning my child, especially because people use others as political pieces to do whatever. And if he was left under the authority of Trump, who knows what Trump would do?
Absolutely.
Well, he wouldn't do it.
That's the biggest thing.
He wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't think he would.
Maybe he would not have. It sounds like a little bit of his message is a little somber than he was 4 years ago. Maybe he's trying to be more unified, Trump is. But I think right now I would have done the same thing. I'm not even taking any chances. I'm pardon my son. It was taxes. The gun that wasn't even used in a crime. He lied on the...
Because what did he do? What did his son do?
He lied about having a gun for something or whatever. The gun was not used even for a crime. And then he did something on his taxes. Well, look, Wesley Snipes is out, and so is Biden's son. Big deal.
There you go.
And
I stand in agreement.
I'm not even going to go into the next...
Go ahead.
Person, because most people are now. There's rumors out there that P. Diddy will soon be out because he's cool with Trump.
That's all it is. Rumors.
It's just rumors. I'm just throwing in the atmosphere because they say he's cool, and now he don't have to wear cuffs in court for his case. I don't know what you guys' thoughts.
I haven't heard about that.
Well, I mean, honestly, Diddy, it's an interesting situation because. There's people flying in to do these freak offs, and obviously there's money being involved and things like that. It's one of those things. Are people being held behind their will and they're being kidnapped? And if everything is voluntarily, you could just be a freak and do whatever you want to do. I just don't know if he's going to go to jail off of hearsay or if he's going to have facts of him actually holding people captive and not letting them leave.
There has to be some kind of evidence for the judge to not let him go on house arrest. Like there's something there. We may not know as a public, as the public, but there's something there that the reason why they're not letting him out.
Didn't he ask them to seal the case, but then they agreed to seal a certain portion?
Yeah.
So we're not learning as much anymore.
Exactly.
I got one question to ask all three of you before we leave because I know the time has went so quick.
No, we got time, bro.
We've had a great time. Would you guys want to see those videos?
I don't want to see nothing.
The freak offs?
I'll read the articles.
Videos that were captured or recovered from his homes. Because they have USBs. They say there's videos on these USBs.
Good question.
Would you guys want to see any of those videos?
I would read the articles on it describing it. I would not want to see it myself.
That'd be like years of content. Who has that type of time?
I want to see it.
Look at you got time.
I got time. I want to see it because reading what somebody else put versus you seeing it for yourself is two different things, bro.
Yeah, that Cassie video.
And at the end of the day, what am I watching? Am I watching to see what happened, or am I watching something vile and crazy? Or is this
I don't want to chance
surprised.
it. I do not want to chance it because there's probably something is vile and crazy on there, and I don't want that.
It's probably a freak
I don't
off.
want that in my brain. No. I don't want that. I don't want my eyeballs to see that.
I agree with y'all. I don't think I want to see it, but I will agree with you when you see something, it's more than words. Because if I just would have read Cassie got hit and things like that, I would be like, oh man, that's messed up. But when I saw that, I was like, whoa. I was like,
What's the football player in the elevator? Rice. So when you heard about it, like it was domestic violence, like, oh, I've heard of this before. But when you seen it, it's like, oh, that's way different. Absolutely. The way that he hit her and she's knocked out in the elevator.
Same thing with Sweetie and Quavo.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't knock her out or anything, but when I was seeing that, I was like, man, first of all, you the same height. She actually taller than you. What you doing?
Or Rihanna, the photos of Rihanna, that was dramatic for people to see. You know? It's just different
absolutely.
Reading it and seeing it.
Yeah, I was just going to, I mean, my heart goes out to any victim of domestic violence and anything. So you just never know I don't even want to see it. I don't.
I got a question for you. Would you still listen to P. Diddy and his music if he was found guilty? You sound great saying that.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily go so extreme as to say like, "Oh, it's P. Diddy, turn it off." Like,
sure,
you know?
yeah.
I mean, I naturally don't really listen to his music like that, but I mean, I can't even lie. I enjoyed the Bad Boy days, and that's music. I mean, even like I heard you all were playing R. Kelly when I walked in, and I was like, oh my God, I haven't heard R. Kelly in a while. Like, I love R. Kelly's music, but just the things that he did, I just can't. So
So R. Kelly, as an example, you would still listen to his music.
Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe because I'm so close to a lot of musicians that I just always have this lens of, some people view musicians from a fan's perspective, and they don't even think about what they're like in their personal life. Do they have a wife? They completely separate it. So I always have that mentality. So I always try to separate the person from the music when I can. So I would not be I'm not a proud supporter of Diddy after I saw that video of him and Cassie.
Oh, that was crazy.
So I wouldn't support anything. But if I heard music, I mean, I can't help but to bop if I feel like dancing, doing a little two-step,
I agree with you. I mean, the Bad Boy days were special musically, and
I used to live in New York, so it's like, such a vibe,
of course. I'm an East Coast guy myself, so we definitely get that, so I understand.
Absolutely. It has been a pleasure having you on here today. I mean, we got to have you come back. I want you to bring music next time, though.
Absolutely.
So I can go ahead and put it in there, Absolutely. And maybe we do a sip tea with your music, and
And it's a long time coming, because I know we want to have you on. We'd be like, we're going to have you on, we're going to have you on, we're going to have you on. So I'm glad it finally happened.
Yeah.
But this is your boy, Francois the Great, signing off.
It's Junior Leto.
And Missy Talks.
Peace out.
I just can't imagine if everyone knew.